Today we are doing a standing workout that you can do anywhere. Here we go. Today we are doing a workout and all you need is a place to stand. So this workout came from many of you who asked me for something that you can do when you're traveling, when you don't have much space at all or any props to use. So that's what this is going to be. So you'll see I have nothing around me at all, but if you need a chair or a wall or anything for balance, please feel free to have it close and let's get started. So we're gonna start with walking in place just for about a minute. We won't be here too long, but I find this is a great way for me to actually kind of get myself organized both physically and mentally for the workout that we are about to do. It's so common for me to jump from one activity straight to another, meaning I've been on emails or with the kids or whatever it is, and then I say, oh, I gotta work out, and I jump right into it. But having just a moment to kind of get set into my body, to remember this time is for me, to get my blood flowing a little bit and kind of mentally get into this place helps a lot. So let's start to get those knees up a little bit higher and give me a little bit bigger arm swing. This is a great way to warm up your spine and warm up your core by adding that arm swing. So this workout today is just going to include a lot of different standing moves that are great for your full body strengthening. And again, it can be done anywhere, which is the really nice thing. You don't even have to get down on the ground. All right, so let's start to bring it back down and let those feet settle in. So have your feet hip distance apart. That's where your hip bones are in the front here. Have your toes facing forward. Spread your toes nice and wide, and then lift the right knee up and down. So we're gonna do a lot on one leg or the other today. We'll do some with both legs down, but we'll do quite a bit single leg too, because that's just one of the benefits of working in standing. So you're gonna get a lot of work in that hip on the standing leg. So again, if you have something close to hang on to and you feel like you need it, please feel free to get it. I just want to show you what this looks like without anything in case you're in a place that you don't have that ability right now. Nice job. Switch legs. We'll just go right into it. And you'll see I'm barefoot for this. I like the ability to work all the muscles in your feet in some of these moves. But again, if tennis shoes are better for you, if you're outside for this, I mean, I've been known to do these moves in an airport waiting for my flight. I've done these moves at the playground while my kids are playing. So if you have shoes on, if you're out and about, no problem. I just love that you're moving right now. All right, nice job. We're gonna go back to the right leg. Lift it up, then open, lower, and forward. So it's lift, open, lower, forward. If you've followed me for a while, this might look familiar. It is one of my favorite exercises for hip mobility in that lifted leg. And again, a lot of strength in the standing leg. If there's one move that I choose to do, again, in those times, waiting for my kids, waiting for a flight, anything like that, this is usually it actually. Switch directions. So go out to the side, lift, forward, and down. And think about having like headlights on your hips here facing forward, and you don't want those to face to the side. So you're trying to keep your hips facing forward even as that leg itself rotates out. Nice job. Other side. Walk it out if you need to. It's a lot of work on that standing leg. Standing work is kind of no joke here. It's going to be a great workout. But it's also going to be for all levels, all right? So if you're a beginner mover and you feel like, oh, this is already working my leg, that's okay. Stick with it or take a break when you need to. Just come in and out as able. I don't want you to miss the opportunity to move your body in standing. We can just pick and choose what works best today. Good. Switch directions. So I'm going to lift as it's turned out, forward and lower down. Keeping your neck relaxed. I know things want to start to tense here because we're not used to working in standing, which is really interesting because functionally we live life in standing a lot. So this is a great way to work those muscles that need to be worked just for life in general. Nice job. All right, now I want you to turn into what we call a Pilates V actually. Heels are together, toes are turned out. So squeeze the legs together. Don't squeeze your buns necessarily, just feel like your inner thighs are pulling together, okay? So we already have active legs. And bring your arms out to the side. And I want you to start to do some circles. Just inhaling and exhaling. So this is one, and I speak from experience, okay? It seems simple at first. You think, okay, I am used to lifting weights, I'm used to doing push-ups maybe. This seems simple. Let me tell you, it is gonna catch up to you fast. It doesn't replace lifting weights, it's just a different way to work these shoulder muscles. It's kind of working them into endurance a little bit. And again, it's about blood flow here. We're working postural muscles and we're getting that circulation going. 3, 2, 1, reverse. And believe it or not, this is actually a very common exercise Joseph Pilates taught. It's kind of arm series to help warm up for Pilates mat classes. Nice. Another breath. And 3, 2, 1. Palms up. Bring your arms in front of you. And I want little pulse up, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Out. Nice. 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward. You got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Out. I know you see a pattern. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now forward, out. Forward, out, like you're conducting an orchestra. Palms stay up, so we're getting into biceps. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Bend your elbows. Up, down, up, down. This is going to be our last little series for the shoulders. It's amazing how much it catches up, isn't it? Nice. Keep that posture tall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms come down. Nice job. And you're going to bring your arms out in front of you. Now your feet stay the same. So I'm going to show you from the side what we're going to be doing. So I'm still turned out. My arms are here and I want you to bend your knees and stand back up. So I don't necessarily call this a squat because it's different than a squat. It's a different form. You'll see my back actually stays completely upright. I'm not sticking my booty out behind me. It's more like a plié. So think of it more like a knee bend, and you're just bending and straightening as much as you can. We're all gonna be different. Now, you can either stay here, or if you feel okay challenging that balance, I want you to come up to what we call a high heel, where you come onto your toes, your heels lift, heels touch, you're still turned out, and now come down and up. Takes a little more purpose, I would say. Like I have to be a little more intentional with this. This is why you'll see I slowed down. If I go as fast, I'm gonna lose my balance. And then try to still squeeze those legs together at the top. Now we're all gonna add a piece. Come down, pulse. 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1, up. Nice job. So you can, again, just do this with the heels down, or you can leave out the pulse completely if you want. And again, I'm gonna remind you, I have definitely been in the boarding area of a flight doing this exercise. I might put my arms down just so I'm a little more inconspicuous. But gosh, when you need to move, you need to move. So it's nice to have these little exercises we can fit into small spaces. Do 2 more for me. Nice. Lower the heels, hands come down. We're gonna bring the right leg in front and the left leg behind. So your feet are still hip distance apart. but they're one forward, one back, and have a pretty big stance here. I want you though to be able to bend the right knee and the left heel stays down because we're getting a little stretch here. All right, now when you're ready, straighten the front leg and then bend. And again, the goal, one of the goals, is to keep that back heel down. It's a little different than a lunge. It looks similar to a lunge position, but that's not what this is. This is getting into some mobility in the right hip, some stretching in the right hip and that left calf. One more. Now, come forward, stay here, and lean your body forward so you have a flat line from your head to your back calf. Hands are at your sides, palms facing up, and little pulses, lift, lift. So those arms keep lifting up, up, and you're squeezing them up. Like you'll see, my arms are up behind my body line. So if possible, have them here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand back up, and we have another side to do. So switch the feet, find a place that the right heel can be down. Check that the right toes are facing forward. Don't let them turn out. And we're just gonna lean forward and then straighten. I shouldn't say lean forward, I'm sorry, I'm bending the left knee. My back actually isn't leaning forward. That was a misnomer. It's more that that left knee just bends forward and then straightens. Yes, so getting that mobility, that length, that stretch. Last one, come forward. Now you can either stay here with the arms, same thing, or bring the arms here like a goalpost, reach them up and out and in. Great shoulder mobility and strength here. And no, again, this doesn't replace lifting weights. It's different and still beneficial. There's a different benefit to this with the arms. Again, getting that mobility, working them through space, getting that opening in your upper spine. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Nice, bring it all the way in. All right, bring yourself back to center. Have your feet hip distance apart. And I want you to bend your knees. And you're gonna take both arms, reach them out and up. And this is again what it looks like from the side. So I'm not in a big squat. I'm just in this little kind of squat position, doing some arm circles. Pause at the top, reverse directions. And yes, you can do this completely standing if your legs are getting tired. You don't need to bend your knees. It just adds this little bit of kind of help with the mobility, actually, a little bit of work in the legs too. Last one, bring the arms up, stand all the way up, maybe a little back bend. And then bring the hands back through the center and down to your sides. An awesome job today. I hope that showed you a great workout that you can do anywhere, anytime in standing. I'll see you in your mat soon.